Even though it's a more northern state that many consider to be really snowy and overcast, Wisconsin actually ranks as the 18th state in the country in terms of total installed solar capacity. So let's take a look at some of the incentives available to homes and businesses who are looking to make the switch to solar energy. From a federal side, homeowners who are going solar in 2025 can take advantage of the federal solar tax credit, which is a 30% credit against your income taxes. Now, your system does have to be installed before December 31st of 2025 in order to actually take advantage of this credit. Thanks to the HR 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill, this credit won't be available anymore after December 31st of 2025 for residential homes. Businesses and systems that are owned by a third party like a lease or PPA will still be able to take advantage of that credit until December 31st of 2027. Now, this is a non-refundable 30% credit, so it's 30% of the total system cost. So you're not going to get a direct cash refund for it, but it can reduce what you owe for your income taxes. Businesses can also take advantage of the Modified Accelerated Cost Recovery System, which is a depreciation tax credit. So it allows them to depreciate their solar asset over a 5-year period as opposed to a much longer period, so that they're able to take tax credits against those depreciation costs. At the state level, there's a property tax exemption for any home that decides that they'd like to go solar. According to Zillow, the average home price in Wisconsin is $328,000, and studies have shown that having solar on your home could increase the value by anywhere from about 5 to 10%, meaning that homes that install solar in Wisconsin can expect anywhere from about a $16,000 to $32,000 increase in their home value. And because of the property tax exemption, they don't have to pay any additional property taxes based on the extra valuation. Renewable energy systems and solar equipment in Wisconsin are also sales tax exempt. So systems can be a little bit cheaper in Wisconsin because they don't actually have to pay any sales tax on that equipment when either the installer buys it or when the end user customer, the homeowner or the business owner, buys it as well. Focus on Energy was a program put together in partnership with Wisconsin utilities to further the transition to renewable energy. Businesses and commercial systems can get up to $25,000 for the installation. Specifically, it's $50 per kilowatt or a 500 kW system maximum. And if they're an agricultural producer like a farm, they can receive an additional bonus $10,000, so $35,000 in total. Focus on Energy also has a design assistance program because there's a lot of people that don't really know what they're doing, or it can maybe hard to build new construction ready for energy efficiency or solar. So projects that are enrolled in their design assistance program or design review program, they go through it, can qualify for a $2,500 solar ready business incentive. Milwaukee Shines is a program that's put together to help the Milwaukee area specifically. They organize group buy programs so that homeowners can all get together and get really low costs from installers and manufacturers, and they have a low interest loan program available. The loans are up to 15 years and have a maximum of $25,000. These loans can be set at really low interest rates, so at the minimum, prime plus 1.5%, or at the maximum, prime plus 2.25%. to allow homeowners to get a really low interest loan so that they can go solar even faster. Net metering is a program by which homeowners and businesses who generate more energy than their building can actually use can send that power back out to the grid and they can get credit for it. Now, Wisconsin is a huge mixture of a ton of different utilities. There are 81 different regional electric utilities, and they have some investor-owned utilities as well. So every utility gets to decide what their different buyback rates are, what their capacity limits are. A lot of them, you'll see capacities like nothing greater than 20 kW can qualify for net metering, or 120% of their annual average consumption from the previous year. So make sure if you're going solar in Wisconsin, check with your utility to see what their specific policies are to make sure you can qualify for those net metering programs. While CF forecasts Wisconsin staying in the 18th place as far as solar capacity is concerned, we may see that actually increase due to the commercial and utility scale sectors. Wisconsin has been a popular choice for businesses who are building AI data centers or distribution hubs. So if those businesses start to be incentivized to adopt more solar or want to make sure they're producing renewably or producing on-site, especially in the case of AI data centers, we may see more commercial solar booming in Wisconsin. But if you're a homeowner who's in Wisconsin looking for the best energy possible, make sure that you do your research and grab a couple of quotes from different providers. If you want a system where your home is protected and your equipment is protected for 30 years and you are protected from those surprise neighbor costs, make sure you look for a Solar Insure certified provider and an SI30 warranty. You can learn more at the video description, check out our website, and check out our other videos on incentives available in other states. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.